In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a new HighLevel sub-account. Hey guys, my name is Kerry, Knoll, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. But first, I'm going to answer these three questions in this video. How to set up a new sub-account by adding account manually versus searching. How to configure the business profile and add my staff under General Settings tab in a sub-account. And finally, number three, how to activate all new features. So I'm going to hop out of here. I'm going to head on over to my HighLevel account. Under my agency dashboard, I have sub-accounts on the left-hand side, so I'm going to click this blue button, Create Sub-Account. Now from here, I can do things like start with a blank snapshot, which is what I typically do, or I can choose one of the snapshots that have been included with HighLevel, which they give you automotive, financial. There's another automotive for car detailing. This one was car dealers or auto dealers and sales. Career coach, chiropractor, family lawyer, gym, hair salon, marketing agency, medical spa, P&C insurance, plumber, real estate, steakhouse, travel agency, and web designer. All right, so each one of these snapshots has different features enabled and or different workflows or automations created, or templates for emails, or even templated websites / sales funnels that are more specifically driven towards that particular niche or industry or vertical, however you want to go with that. Also, you have my snapshots, so you have all these snapshots I could import while I create this, and then we have imported snapshots. So these are snapshots I've gotten from others. All right, then we have the option to do a SaaS account or regular account. In all honesty, I'm not really sure what the difference between these two are. I probably should figure that out, but I've always just left it defaulted to SaaS. So I'll click this one, select and continue with the blank snapshot. Now from here, normally I'll just click this link here, add account manually. However, if you are going to be creating a new sub account, say for instance, for a business that you're currently working with, you can just type in that business name. It should find it, and then it helps fill in the details like the address, phone number, etc. So if I wanted to do this for an example, I could do something like Valley Oaks Medical Group, and there's a couple different locations here. This is the Southern Hills one. We'll use that one. So what happens is it finds the exact location. It has the address, 6140 South Fort Apache Road, Suite 140, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89148. So if I click on this, it's just going to bring me to this page, which you'll see regardless if you do it manually or through search, but it fills in the business name, the address, the city, the countries already filled in. It does not fill in the state, which is interesting. It has the phone number and has their website, but not the time zone. All right, so it skips some of this stuff for you. Now, if you want to make any changes, you can just simply highlight it, delete it, or type over it. Now, if I wanted to go the other route, which is adding it manually, so if I just go back to add an account and click on create sub account again, and we'll do the same thing. We're just going to leave it on SaaS, and we're going to do blank snapshot. Then if I click on add account manually, it brings me to the same page with no details because, of course, I didn't give it any, right? So it's all blank, and then I'd have to fill it all in. So if I want to do that, I can do that simply and easily too. So usually this would be the name of the business owner if you're doing this sub account for a business. However, if you're doing it for yourself, it should just probably be your name and then your email address. Usually I'll do one where it's specific for that particular sub account. So in this case, I'll add plus HL for HighLevel, hyphen, and then I'll do something like demonstration at, and then Vegas Tech Group. That's my primary domain. And then the business name here, I'll just do demonstration sub account. We'll just call it, okay? And then the address, I'll just use my P.O. Box address here, 7322 South Rainbow Boulevard, Suite 140 or 128, and then Las Vegas. And then we have to select our country, so we scroll all the way down for United States. And then we're going to skip business niche. It's not that important. We'll just do NV for Nevada, And then the zip code here is going to be 89119. And then the phone number, we'll just put one in that's a fake number. All right, just to give it a number. And then we won't put a website in, and then we'll pick our time zone, which is America, Los Angeles here, GMT minus 700 hours. Okay, then we'll click Save. So that's step one of setting up a sub-account within your agency or pro SaaS plan. Now from here, we can fill in additional details if we want to. We can do stuff like click on general info, change anything that we added, add whatever we didn't add, like the website. Then we have notes we can add specific tasks if we need to. We have social profiles, so we can add all of these: Facebook URL, Google, I don't know why I have Google Plus still, LinkedIn, Foursquare, Twitter, Yelp, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, blog, RSS, and Google Places ID. So you can do all that. Then we have activity on the right-hand side, so we can add a note or a task there. And then active services, it says add new service, so we don't have any service there. Then we can go to SaaS, and we can enable SaaS mode for this particular sub-account. Now, if we do that, we need to convert this account to SaaS. You need to add a location admin first and try again. So we have to click Create New User, or we can go do this first and then come back and do it later. We can also usage limits. We can set, user limit max. We can set a contact limit max if we want to. Right now it's unlimited. Then under rebilling, we can add a dedicated IP. We can turn this on or off. We can also decide if we want to provide IP for this client without an upsell. That means we pay for it and give it to them, or I acknowledge that and you also have to check this. I acknowledge that I will be charged $59 a month for the IP. So I do not recommend doing this. I would pass the cost on to the client or customer. Reselling is probably the most important one. So this is where you can turn on off all these extra features, such as Conversation AI, Offer Yext, Offer WhatsApp, Offer WordPress. And so all four of those are here. And here's the high level price. And then this is showing you your profit, right? So depending on how much you want to earn off of each one of these, you decide what the price will be. Now, you can also deploy Conversation AI directly. You can use this option if you are offering Conversation AI as part of your offer, or if you wish to bill your client externally. So again, this is a checkbox that you would check off. It says, I agree to enable Conversation AI for this client without resell, and I acknowledge that I will be charged $49 a month. And you can do this with each one of these, right? So you can deploy Yext directly, you can deploy WhatsApp directly, you can deploy WordPress directly. But I suggest putting in the price you want to earn the profit you want, and then saving those in the rebill, or reselling, I'm sorry. Then we have marketplace apps. So this is some additional apps that you can also offer if you want to, and upsell. I do not usually use any of these, and there's a ton, there's 27 pages of these, but you can add, it says markup and resell marketplace apps from third-party developers. Sub-accounts will pay the marked up price set here within here upon installation, and you can click this link for learning more. Then we have advanced settings. Right now the SMS is currently limited to 100 SMSs, and then we have limit reached here 0 times in the last 30 days. It just shows you this stuff at a glance. We also have email. It's currently set to 250. Again, it'll show us how many times that limit's been reached in the last 30 days. And then right here we can unlock this 15,000 emails a day right away if we want to by clicking this increase limit now. However, it will auto unlock after 7 days as long as everything is kosher. Then we have advanced email settings below. It says control the sub-account settings. Control your the location settings. You can see settings enabled for agency. So enable re-verification for 90 days. Each email verification status will be revoked after 90 days to protect the sender's reputation to ensure the highest inbox deliverability. And then it has disable the add email service button in the sub-account email service settings. So this restricts the sub-account users to add their own email service provider. So if we want to enable that, we can click that as well. So basically, we still have to create that user first before we can turn on SaaS mode. So we'll likely switch into this sub-account here in a second. But before we do that, we also have these actions, right? So if you still wanted to load a snapshot into this sub account, even if you didn't load one initially, you can still click load snapshot and it'll bring up a list of snapshots you can load. You can delete this sub account in case you made a mistake, you want to start over. You can pause the sub account, you can transfer the sub account. Okay, so these are all the actions you can do there. So right now let's switch into the sub account so I can show you how to add the information to the business profile and also how to add a staff member. So first things first, you want to scroll down to settings, click on settings, and you'll land by default on business profile. Under business profile, we have the friendly business name we gave it, which was demonstration sub account. If you want to change that, you can change it there. If they have a legal business name they want to add, you can have them add it there, or you can add it for them. Business email would be added here. Business phone number, in case it's different than what you had originally put in, you can update it. Branded domain, so we can have a specific branded domain set up here. It says create a CNAME record pointing to brand.ludicrous.cloud if we want to. We can also have just a business website. So in this case, if we know what that is, we can add it here. And again, we can choose the niche. We can get our API key by clicking generate key here if we need this API key for, let's say, Zapier, Probably, Make, or any of those others out there that you may want to utilize to connect the API to. And then on the right hand side we have the business physical address, which I already entered, but if you want to change it, you can do it there. And then we have, scrolling down here on the left, business information. So we have business type, pick industry. All this is more or less kind of data I think that's collected by HighLevel to give HighLevel some ideas of what types of businesses sub accounts are being created for. It really doesn't make any impact whether you select any of this stuff or you don't moving forward, as far as I know. Business registration number, again, that's like your EIN and such, and you don't have to put it in there. Business regions of operation, again, not really that important, but you can select whatever you need to select. If we look over here on the right hand side, we have authorized representative. This would be probably the business owner themselves, first name, last name, and then representative email position or someone else in the company. Keep going on the left hand side. Down here we have call and voicemail settings, right? This is the default voicemail message for all phone numbers in this location unless customized under team management settings. So we can upload an MP3 or WAV file if we want to, if we have something we want to put into it. On the right hand side under general, we have allow duplicate entry opportunity. Usually we'll have this unchecked. Merge Facebook contacts by name. Again, it's totally up to you. You can get more information by hovering over the little information icon. Disable contact time zone. I don't encourage you to do that. Mark emails as invalid due to a hard bounce. This is probably a good one to enable. Validate phone numbers when first SMS is sent to a new contact. Also probably a good idea. Verify email address when first email is sent to a new contact. Probably also a good idea to enable. Now this one here, make SMS compliant by adding an opt-out message. Right now it says reply stop to unsubscribe. One thing you can do that's pretty cool is you can customize this and make it say, let's say instead of stop, we make it say reply out. The reason being is this is going to be applied at least to the very first message that goes out to a contact. And the word stop is kind of like a keyword that SMS providers pick up on. And so what's nice is if you use a different type of word to do this, it's not being picked up by those SMS providers, thus realizing maybe that this is a SMS service versus just a random text message, phone number, etc. So we can do that and click save, and then make SMS compliant by adding a sender, a sender information. How does this work? And get all the information right here. It says thanks, demonstration sub account. So again, you can customize this. It's using sender ID, which is the business name. And then you can change that sender ID right here if you want to. It's kind of simple. And then make email compliant by adding unsubscribe link in your emails. If you no longer wish to receive these emails, you may unsubscribe. And you can customize this too, right here if you want to. Okay. Then moving through this, we have contact deduplication preferences. Allow a duplicate contact. I don't like to allow that. Find existing contacts based on email. Second preference is phone setup, but you can change these if you like. Then a really cool feature that you'll want to make sure is enabled is missed call text back. It's enabled by default. This is the default message. So if somebody calls the number that you end up registering for the sub account and that person doesn't pick up the phone, then it will automatically send a reply message via text SMS to the number that called. In this case, it just says, hi, this is, and then location name here is a variable for this sub account, which is demonstration sub account. I saw that we just missed your call. How can I help? Right? And you can edit this and add tags to it, etc. And then you can test it out by putting in a mobile number and hit the send test button. All right. And then each one of these, you do need to save the blue button to update any information. So if you make any changes and you don't click this update information, you leave the page, come back, that information won't be saved. All right. So then the last thing I want to show you how to do quickly and easily is to get the latest, greatest updates. So what we do is we come down to labs where it says new labs. We click on that. And then it says, welcome to our beta program. You can experiment with our latest and greatest features before they're available to everyone. These features are in early access and may change as we develop them. Your feedback will shape what they become. So we have these that are disabled at the moment, but we can enable them, and I highly suggest you do, just so you're getting the latest, greatest functionality inside of HighLevel. So this was granular permission structure and new functionalities. What's new? Introduction of granular permission structure, optimize user interface and experience, ability to copy, duplicate permissions. So this is some extra cool stuff. I'll turn it on. New bulk email architecture, it's already on. I'm not going to read through it. Time zone update for calendar appointments. So I think this is a good one. It's going to be enabled automatically in 82 days, but we'll enable it early. Connect multiple GBP pages to sub-accounts. That's already enabled. Outlook two-way sync. This isn't important if you're not using Outlook, but if you want to make sure it's working for anyone who might use Outlook, you can enable it. Messaging analytics. So we can turn this on. It's going to be enabled in 21 days anyway. SMS limit. You can set up an SMS sending limit for your sub-account. It's already enabled. Voicemail and missed call text back. So there's some new features there. It's already live, which is cool. SMS compliance, same thing. Opportunity list view. So the new list view transforms how you can interact with your opportunities by providing a detailed, streamlined, and customizable view. So we'll turn that on. Communities, themes, and dark mode and private promotional links is already live. And then the very last one right now is bulk opportunities import. We're going to turn this one on too. All right, so we've turned on everything pretty much in labs. Now, labs changes all the time, so you might want to revisit it from time to time to make sure you have everything enabled. The last thing I did want to do that I did not do yet, scroll back up here, is under My Staff. In My Staff, you want to make sure you add at least one employee. That can be the owner, or that can just be a VA. It can be yourself. If this was your own sub-account, I would just add yourself. And it can be your primary email address, or you can add a secondary email address, however you want to do it. Then you have to set up, you can set up where you can connect to a specific calendar if you have a calendar enabled already. Since we don't, we can't actually do that. We can add a signature if we want to, but I'm going to turn off the advanced settings for a minute. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just give it a password. So we have to just make sure it's compliant with what is showing there. And then I am actually going to add plus HL demonstration. Let's see if it'll let me use the same email that I signed up with this thing. I forget if it will. So the button's hiding behind me, so I'm going to move me over here. There we go. I'm going to click save. Let's see what happens. It says user created successfully. Okay, cool. Now, if we go to roles and permissions, close that. We're an admin, but you could make it just a user if you wanted to. And this is a layout's a little bit new, so bear with me. We have account settings, so all this is enabled. View and manage Eliza, which is a program for round robin calling and assigning folks, and etc. It's for teams. We can enable that if we want to. It won't hurt anything. And then we have automation, so we'll just save this so we have all the options here. And again, we have a lot of things going on here on the left-hand side that's new. So we have account settings, which I think is, okay, so we have account tools, automation, so we can view campaigns, view workflows, so we'll enable all this. We're going to scroll right down. We can click over here to go get to any one of them quickly, or we can just scroll this list. So we'll just scroll the list, make sure we have everything. View attribution. So just want to make sure if you're giving someone admin rights that they have accessibility to everything. Nothing isn't available to them, right? Then we're going to move on to call and voicemail settings. And inbound Twilio number, we don't have a number yet. We can forward calls to web app, mobile app, but right now it's defaulted to my phone number, which is cool. Default channel for ring all, so we can also do stuff like that. So if we want to ring our phone, we can just enable that. Default channel for IVR, and again, everything's defaulted to my phone right there. Incoming call timeout, so we have either no timeout, 10 seconds or 20 seconds, so we can upload a MP3 or WAV file as well. So we're just going to save that. Then we have user availability. So this is more or less for a calendar. So this particular user would just, we'd set this up, and then we could apply this user to a calendar. So meeting location, we have connect to Zoom, at full address, phone, or custom. I like using custom and then putting in the personal Zoom meeting URL, right? So if you have a Zoom account, you have personal meeting room, just use that because likely that will be good enough. And then choose your time zone. In this case, we'll just choose America, Los Angeles. And then what we can do here is we can set our days and times availability, and then we can duplicate this across the board. So if we were going to say we're available at 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and then if we click that, it just automatically updated all the days to that specific time. We can add additional times if we have a break, like a lunch break in there, etc. We can add the extra days, Saturday, Sunday, and if we're happy, we hit save. Then calendar configuration, again, this is where we'd have to connect our calendar, but we don't have a calendar set up yet. And then notification settings, this is all the different things that can happen. Conversation notifications, notify for all new conversations and messages initiated in the account. So we can have an email sent, an SMS, or just in-app. Right now, these are defaults, right? So you can change some of this. Task notifications, WordPress, when new WordPress service is purchased, we get an email about that. Right now, Facebook notified when a new review is received. We're getting notified in the app. We're also getting an email. And then Google, same thing, notify when new review is received. We're getting an internal notification through the app, and then we're also going to get an email by default. Okay, so that's how you set up what they call, quote unquote, an employee under my staff. So you need that person in order to move forward. So that's why we had to do that. So now we have that person, which is me, and we can go back to our agency view, and then under agency view sub account, we can search for our sub account. So this one, we can say demonstration. And then we can go to the 3 dots, not switch to, otherwise we'll just go back and forth. So we can go to manage client. And now we can go to SaaS. And now we should be able to enable this. And we can't. And so what we can do is we can share this link directly to somebody where they can set it up and put their credit card on file, etc. We can do the request via email, and so we could send it to the user by default that we put in here, and it'll send this email with the link. Request via SMS, so we can punch in a phone number and then it'll send this via SMS. Or if you already have this customer in Stripe, you can select this, and then you can search for the customer via email and select the customer. I like the request via email the best, but you can just get the shared link as well. It's totally up to you. And then once you would have selected the user that was created for the sub account, you click on it, and then you can test it out if you want to. You can put an email in there quickly and click test. Otherwise, you can send request and convert it to SaaS. Once it's converted to SaaS, then we have additional options where we can ensure things like making sure email, phone, conversation AI, review AI, WhatsApp, all these things we can mark up, etc., and set up. And then they'll show up under rebilling, all the additional items, once SaaS is enabled. Okay, so there you have it. That is how to set up a new sub account inside of HighLevel. I hope you found that useful. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them for you. Okay, before you go, I want to share with you how you can get access to what I consider the biggest, best, and probably baddest high-level bonus package you'll ever find on the internet, worth darn near, if not over, $14,000. All right, so below this video, you can click on a link that will take you to this page you see in front of you. Once you see this page, you click this black button. This pop-up will pop up. You will enter your name, email address, and phone number. Click this black button, and once you submit your information, you'll be taken over to the HighLevel bonuses page that explains everything you're going to be receiving. So there's another talking head video of me explaining the benefits to my HighLevel bonus package. And if you scroll on down, you can see everything that's included, including my HighLevel Insiders flagship mastermind membership program that's absolutely 100% free just by signing up for either Marketing Engines A.I, my SaaS, or through one of my affiliate links for HighLevel itself. So you can get all the information you need about that on this particular page. This program includes HighLevel Masterclass for beginners. So this gives you a series of videos that will teach you everything you need to know about HighLevel. You will also receive a HighLevel Agency Masterclass for beginners. So if you are on the $297 agency plan or better, the Pro or SaaS white label plan, you will also have everything you need to know about configuring the agency and or white label Pro SaaS plan. From there, you're also going to get access to my Marketing Engines AI, various proprietary engines that I am building out in my Marketing Engines AI SaaS. You can get beta access to these. So the only ones that are going to be getting access to these before Marketing Engines AI actually officially launches on 5/25/25 are those who sign up through my affiliate link or Marketing Engines AI at this point as beta access users. So you're going to get access to the AI appointment booking engine, the AI birthday celebration engine, the AI sales funnel website engine, the AI lead alert engine, the AI reputation review engine, the AI customer referral engine, plus there's going to be several more of these engines added to Marketing Engines AI platform in the coming weeks and months ahead. On top of that, you're also going to get access to the foundation workshops. Now, the foundation workshops are built out to help you grasp the order of operations that are necessary in order to be proficient and be able to build things out in a timely manner for yourself and or your clients. So week number 1, we start with custom fields and custom values. Week number 2, we talk about forms and surveys. Week number 3, we talk about calendars. Week number 4, we talk about pipelines and opportunities. Week number 5, we talk about email services. Week number 6, we talk about phone numbers with the A2P 10 DLC compliance and application process. Week 7, we talk about payments and invoices. Week number 8, workflows and automations. Week number 9, funnels and websites. Week number 10, trigger links and URL redirects. Week number 11, contacts, lists, and tags. Week number 12, conversations and conversation AI. Week 13, Google reviews and reviews AI. And week 14, communities and memberships, with more to come after that. You'll also be receiving Marketing Engine workshops specifically geared towards helping you fully understand each one of those aforementioned Marketing Engines AI engines that you're going to get beta access to. So reputation management service workshop, the customer referral service workshop, the birthday marketing service workshop, etc. You'll also get access to weekly live Q&A calls, so you get a chance to get all of your questions answered, and we'll keep you up to date with the latest tools, resources, strategies, tactics, and processes that you need in order to be successful with HighLevel. There's also a private community where you can mastermind with and get the support of a select group of like-minded individuals that are as committed to building their business as much as you are. And if you keep on going, you can read some testimonials, and I even tell you exactly how to cancel. You can cancel at any time, 24/7, 365, 366 if it's a leap year, and you can even cancel while you're on the pot. So I show you step by step on how to cancel your account if HighLevel is not right for you, or Marketing Engines AI. So again, this total bonus value is $14,099 and counting. I'm sure it'll be increasing as I develop and launch additional engines. And if you have any questions regarding what's all included in the bonus package or HighLevel Insiders, I have a frequently asked questions area that you can pretty much get all the answers to your questions there. However, if you have additional questions, feel free to reach out and I'll do my best to answer them for you. All right, once you've decided to sign up through my HighLevel link or through Marketing Engines AI, either one on this particular page, you will click one of these black buttons. Once you do that, it'll say try HighLevel now for free, and you will get a chance to either sign up for Marketing Engines AI, which I will give you a 30-day trial of it. So I give you a little better option than just signing up for HighLevel, where you can only get a 14-day trial. However, if you're not interested in signing up for Marketing Engines AI for whatever reason, and yet you want to get started with HighLevel, try it out, you can start your 14-day free trial of HighLevel on the starter agency plan by clicking this link. If you have already started a trial through another affiliate, but you have not yet paid, so you're still in the trial period, you can extend your free trial of HighLevel starter agency plan by clicking on this link. If you want, you can start your 30-day, I'm sorry, this is actually a typo. You can start your 14-day trial of HighLevel Pro SaaS plan by clicking this link. And the best news is, even if you already have HighLevel through someone else and you're paying month to month or what have you, you can upgrade to the HighLevel agency plan from the starter plan. Let's say you're on the starter plan and you want to move up to the agency plan, you can upgrade here and still get access to all my bonuses, including HighLevel Insiders. You can also upgrade to the HighLevel Pro SaaS plan, which is the white label plan, by clicking on this link. Or you can purchase or upgrade to the HighLevel annual plan by using this last link. If you choose to upgrade to the white label Pro SaaS plan, then you will click on this link and it will take you over to this page here where it says upgrade to HighLevel Pro today. You will have to input the agency relationship number, which you can find right here, agency code. So you just copy and paste this in. And then of course you can use my code ZZYYZZX as well. And then if you are interested in only starting your 14-day free trial of the HighLevel Pro SaaS plan, and you click that link, it'll take you over here where you can see everything you're getting, and click on start a free trial of the Pro SaaS plan today. All right, so that's everything that's included inside of my HighLevel bonus package. So just pick the option that works best for you, depending on your situation. If you have any questions about this, please let me know. You can either leave me a comment below the video, or if you know how to get in touch with me otherwise, you can send me a message via one of those other options. I'll do my best to get back to you in a timely manner. Thank you so much, and I look forward to helping you learn and advance your skill set with HighLevel inside of HighLevel Insiders. I can't wait for you to join us. Hope you have a good one. We'll speak with you real soon.